Ok. I live smo ljudi. Live. Da. Izvinite što je onako dugo trajalo, što nisam počeo da opet igram igricu, The Witcher 3. Razlog je bukvalno škola, ja nemam... mogao sam, ali sam bio mnogo umoran kad sam došao kući i sve to tako daje, ali... Eto. Tako da, oprostite to za to svašta i eto, da. O, dalje. Prvi si ti, a? Daj lajkić. Odmah. Da se to šere svugde. Normalno. Tako je, dare. Ali da. Pa ne, ti si napisao za prvi put. Aha, dobro. Nego si samo rekao 2 puta normalno. Ok, ali da. Dobrodošli na live stream, ljudi. I da. Ako ste novi, dajte jedan sub, jer će mi to mnogo puno značiti zapravo. I tako to daje. I da. Subite jer imam ovdje cilj. Što se i dan danas traje. Pa eto. Ajmo do 300.000 jest. Jest. Tako je, normalno. Ajmo. Ali da, ljudi. Ali eto. Ajmo onda ništa da upalim igricu. Nisam dugo igrao Witcher 3. Realno zato što zbog toga što ne znam kako da objasnim. Nekako mi je... Ne znam. Ali dobro. Sada smo tu, ljudi, pa eto. I da, tako to daje. Ako ima neko ko je ovdje sad, ko je novi ili tako nešto, subite se. I da, pišite nešto na chat ako želite isto, pa eto. Tako da, opa, jel su pali igrice? Ček. Live? Ok. Ali da, i eto. 2 lajkova. To je baš lepo. Ajmo skipamo zapravo da bukvalno. Čekaj. Ajmo, continue, ljudi.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his corpse. Geralt met them, and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Ajmo, ljudi. Idemo. Loading. I da. Nisam dugo stvarno igrao ovu igricu. Ok. Find the witch on your own or ask the residents of about her, Ok, ajmo, ništa. Idemo onda, ajmo. Lepo što sredili taj interijer, jest.
Hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Jel moguće da je lik bukvalno od toga... Jao, brate mili. Jebem li ti, sve ti jebem. Koliko si ti, brate, osetio. Gdje je konj? A tu je, ček. Gdje je bre moj konj? Evo ga. Ajme ljudi. Idemo. Stara, dobra Witcher 3. Ma idi bre normalno, jebem ti mater ovaj konj. Koji kurac ovaj, brate? Ali da, eto. Idemo mi dalje. Ma mi stvarno boli kurac za taj tvoj dečko. Mislim, taj sin, no što već. Vidim ja svoj put, čekaj. Malo da se odmara konj. Ajmo ljudi, idemo. Ujebote. Jao, ne seri, brate. Još što ima, sine? Što, luda? A ti si kao nešto boje, jeli? Jebem ti mat.
Run, Roach. Oh. Ye seek trouble? Don't.
Me man went to see the witch again.
She's enchanting them. I tell ye, sucking the life from their
Stay clear of the
bodies.
swamp. Since me husband went to her, all he does is sit outside, pick his teeth. Don't help with anything anymore.
Pilić, jel ti znaš nešto? Čekaj, šta ima ovdje?
White one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
Points of interest.
First the armies passed, then the pox, now the hunger. Grim Reaper must be having a lark.
Kako bre da nađem taj witch?
Fiddlesticks!
Mamu jebem, šta raj mi ovdje? Pov Srbije 2050. godine, jest. Find a witch.
Someone's coming.
Heard you talking about
Opa.
a witch. I'd like...
You heard wrong. And you've wandered too far. Meager hovels here, that's all. You should get back on the high road whence ye came.
Brate, koliko ima ovdje stvari, sine. Ovo nije normalno više.
And you tried to charm him? Did the witch give you luggage?
Aye, she did indeed. Didn't ask much for it either.
Maybe I should pay her a visit. How'd you get there?
Path past the pond. Follow it till you reach a lone rock. Round that and head right off the path.
Bukvalno sam ispred njih.
And keep straight. You'll know you've gone the right way when you pass an abandoned cart.
Ought to be able to find the witch now.
Okay.
Move it.
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond.
Ajmo bre.
There's the boulder. Now right and onto the cart.
Aha.
The cart. Which is how you see it nearby.
Mamu jebem. Za malo da se poginem, brate, čekaj. Tako, ajmo. Idemo ljudi. Evo ga taj veštić ili šta već.
Cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Anyone home? Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
Njoj neće to biti potrebno, za ne?
Now, where's she run off to?
Ja ne znam ni šta je ovo leti, ajde.
Managed to amass quite a book collection. A pentagram in chalk. often see baubles like this in Velen?
A, to je
Powerful
nevjerojatno, da.
aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
Ajme ljudi. Find the witch,
Well,
okay.
Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
A je. Ajmo, ajmo.
Greetings, Witcher.
Opa.
Missed a spot.
Opa.
Hope you didn't come to Gore.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
A bukvalno si dopustila do sad sise da ti vidim, brate. Dobro. Koja glupost.
Kira Metz deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
Itekako. Dobar live, itekako.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
What are you doing in Velen?
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Why Velen?
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Back to the topic at hand.
Changing the subject.
Looking for a certain young
Looking
woman.
for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Nemam sam pojma, brate.
Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horseshit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
What else did he say?
He say anything else about her?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
My gratitude good enough?
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
It's nothing to sneeze at, but you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was he doing in Velen?
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
What was his name?
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her? Check it in.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it.
Huh.
Besides, I know you think as
Oh,
I do,
wow.
but she might be. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
To je bilo nešto. Ovi zečevi se jebo, brat. Can we go?
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
Koja scena je? Perišić jest. Na story. Northwest of the village of
This
Nesh.
is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Let's find out.
Come on!
Ček samo. Hoću samo nešto provjerim, na kratko, samo molim vas. Niko nije ušao do sada, osim. Kritično. Kritično. Ne vez, aj idemo dalje.
Gavella Glan.
Opa. Ajmo sad vidimo. Opa.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this. Ready. Follow me. Come on!
Pa to je bilo jebot. Oh. Oh. Jebote ovo igrica. Biće kraj mene, vrat. Koliko će ovo biti dugo. Najsmoreniji igrica ikada, vrat, za mene, do sad. Ako nije od Rockstar Games, nema ni pointa da igram, bajke. Samo moram opet ovo.
Gvela Glad.
The Wild Hunt.
What?
Feast your eyes on the Can you teleport us to the other...
I'd rather teleport...
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this. Ready. Follow me.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
Pa ono ovdje maču jebate, čekaj. Okay.
Kira.
Opa. One of your items is in bad shape. Repair it, otherwise it won't work as well. Okay, I'm gonna die. I'm.
Geralt! Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of those holes! Use a sign or bombs, anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats! Get them off! Geralt! Disgusting! Thank you.
Etak.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on, finish. Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Oh, very well. Let's go. Gavella Glan.
Larena Luna. Edna. Shavate, Larena Lunet.
That's him. That's the elf.
Arvek Tvar, Ledi.
What was that? An illusion?
No, a morphotic projection.
A what projection?
What projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
It was a message for Ciri.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Laurel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witches. Come on.
Okej. To je nešto bilo. Čekaj, brat.
Damn it.
Coming? Let's go.
Ja nemam pojma što treba radimo ovdje, majke mi.
Certainly hope we haven't lost our way. Me to splash around in that sewage. How is the water?
Refreshing. Don't know what you're missing.
Thought you were in a hurry.
Gdje treba da idem, majke ti?
A swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Aha, ovdje. Okej.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Jest. Ajmo da sad vidimo što je to, brate.
Sirel, ni forda sol eser in. Sirel, ni forda sol eser in. Hey, sila kelpi.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glan. I wonder what all this means. They look hastily
Se
scribbled.
potroši ovo, brate. Ha, kada trči.
sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
Can you defeat yourself? Perhaps these apparitions believe they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. Now focus on the fight.
Odeš ti I eto ti.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Pa jebi ga, ne može.
Cyril, ni for de sol esser il.
Jebim ti, ću samo mi reći da je jebana ova Siri više.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you touch everything? Geralt, are you all right?
You might say so.
Yes.
The sooner we can leave, the better. Certainly hope we haven't lost our way.
Oh jebate.
Well,
Anything for a hot bath.
Oak.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Siri, must be.
Okay. Ispod.
Kelpie, another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Sad ću ja.
look, they're opening.
A je.
Go. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
Think that's a swallow.
It worked. Come.
Sure it's safe.
Of course. The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now.
Ajmo sad vidimo.
Gavella Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm. I've a bad feeling about this.
Tyrael not recognized. Destroy the force.
Damn it.
You'll regret that.
Umalujem. To je to, bravo.
Gavella Glan. And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Mm-hmm. I'm on the
Once you
ništa.
finally find Siri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will...
Tell us what over there.
We must activate it. I'm feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Yeah.
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glan.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Major's sentries. We didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
Imam je loš osjećaj za to, brat. Da.
Shut up!
Brat.
Esai Isa. Tada doin bilin yama. Ren! Shintabia!
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian and Annoy! Ready. Stay close.
Okay.
Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it! Just cover me! Geralt! Angal Stamina! I'm beginning to think we might make it.
Koliko ima još, brate? 3, 3... Ja, brat.
Hey, Nicola!
Jest. Okej, okej. Ajmo, posljednji. Ajmo ljudi.
What's
To je
wrong?
bilo, da.
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not a new life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Okej, ako tako kažeš. Ajme ljudi.
Come, we might still catch them.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
He awaits us.
Ko je taj lik? A, ovaj. Je to ovaj loš ili? Da.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Come on. I wonder how long you last.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Ajde, buras! Šta je s to? Buras, mogu si slat, dok ti kažem. Ja ovo... Buraz, ovo je... Da, nešto ovo je baš, nešto je ovo je baš. A brate, najveće ono da ti baš lodira mnogo, brate. To mi je tek najbolje, brate. Kada treba se lodira nešto što nije ni otvoreno u svetu kao ono... Nije da nešto tu treba se lodira mnogo uopšte. I to mi ne vira mnogo, brate. To mi mnogo ne vira, brate. Ne bi trebalo se da se toliko lodira.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Ali zašto, brate? Zašto je moram da... Lodira se kao Get Online, yes, Darko Stupar, ajde sad čuti više na kurac, znači ne mogu više, evo i... Ode mi jebeni health zbog toga, brate, ajde. Mamu ti jebem. Evo ti kurčin, brate. To je to. Ajde vidimo poruku više na kurac.
This place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
Elf wanted Ciri about news. About some...
Witches of Crookback Swamp.
Nemam pojma što je sad tu pisalo, brate.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But... I didn't say...
Didn't mention them earlier.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I
shall tell you
O,
everything
pozdrav.
now, of
Da
course.
te pitam nešto
Now,
nevezano
after I
za
safely
stream.
led you through the
Šta
cave.
to?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me.
Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from.
Do you know these witches?
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How do I find the witches?
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cyrilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Look for information about Ciri using your
Why did you
witch.
even come?
Zašto sam došao da ti jebem tu sad odmah? Čekaj, izvini. Ne znam ni šta ja govorim, brate, više. Čekaj. Okej, okej. Idemo dalje, ajde. Samo sam, ne zapravo, jebote. Ja uvijek nešto hoću da provjerim, ali zapravo nikada ne uradim ono što sam ja želeo, čak. Da znam koliko sam live streamao. Okej. Igrat ćemo još malo, onako, pa eto.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
Use the eye, press to dispel the illusion.
Simple, isn't it?
Let's see where the passage leads.
Da vidimo.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Može.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Gvela Glan.
We're certain to find something here.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Anek ponovi.
Mind repeating the riddle?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Znači ovaj treći, ja mislim. Drugi je nešto svirao, tako.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
Čim je zeleno, to znači da je dobro.
Each like
Okay.
the other.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the
Wait.
order.
Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
I onda ovo. A zapravo ima i ovaj pas, ali... okej.
Looks like some elven sanctuary.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just desserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
To je to. Okej. GG. Ajde, moram da čekam za ovu damu. Ok, ona će mene samo pratiti ovako, ok. Ajmo, idemo.
get going.
Well,
Thought you were in a hurry.
certainly hope we haven't lost.
Let's go. Get.
Ugh,
Anything.
well.
Geralt!
Okay.
An illusion.
Ugh, at last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
Može.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Itekako će. Investigate all the main leads in Velen and find the Baron's wife. E pa da, imamo ono... Kako ide ono, brate? Da, ovo, brate. Okay. Nije lošo, nije lošo. J quests. Naš šta? Hoćemo da idemo do tamo, ljudi, ja? Čekaj. Šta je mislite, ljudi? Da idemo ku nje od... Biće... nešto zanimljivo, čekaj. Znate šta, idemo, ajde. Idemo ku nje. I tekako znate šta će biti tamo, čekaj. Ajmo, idemo mi. Samo da ne bude svinjac ovdje, čekaj. Dođi ti konj. Ajmo. Ima da bude... Okej. Pa, tu si. Nešto si se kanalku. Ali zašto staneš? Zašto stane ovaj konj, brate? Svaki put kad nešto vidi, brate. Idi samo, jebo. Ajmo, ljudi. Lagano će. Ajmo. Ha? Čekaj. Ti kad se ne nalaziš u nekom društvu, u nekoj zajednici, da li tebe svi ovo na prvo odbace kao smeće? Ti nisi deo njih, meni se to deša osnovno srednje fakultet. Pa mislim... Ne znam kako bi rekao, ne. Mislim, ja se uopšte ni uključim u društvo, tako da nemam ja tih problema, ali... Pazi, i čak i kada nisam u tom nekom društvu, oni me neko hoće da ubaci, tako da ne bih verovao da bi me odbacili ovako, ali... Mislim, ako ti odbace i mislim nisu prosto za tebe onda taj društvo ili tako to nešto, ali ako se to dešava često, onda moraš da gledaš na sebe da li si ti nešto sad preterao ili tako ne to nešto, razumeš? Mislim, desi se da nešto ti pogreš, jebi ga. Ali uglavnom znaš, samo gledaš na sebe da poboljšavaš i ne znam, ja sam kao osoba mnogo stidljiv u životu, tako da verujte mi, nije ni meni toliko lako da sociram, ali nije zbog toga kao odbaca me ili tako to nešto, nego bukvalno sam to sebi radim bukvalno, jer ne želim da se priključim, ali uglavnom da, kao god da je, ako nije do tebe, kojih jebe realno, naći ćeš ti nekog od njih. Ako ne uživo, onda online. Zato što, ima tu svako za neko prijatelj, najbolji prijatelj i tako to nešto, čak i devojke, pa eto. Tako da ne gubi nadu. Ako ti to je na problem. Biće kad tad. Ti, ne znam kako bi rekao, ali ako imaš ti sa tim problemom, onda nemoj se brineš, imaš. To je nešto što se može dobiti. To nije nešto sad komplikovano kao veza sad, jebot. veze je nešto drugo, brate, ali ono, prijeti tako to nije uopšte teško, tako je dar, jest. Razumeš? Nego bitno da se sociraš i da, eto, koristan zavjet, koliko toliko, pa da. Mislim, pokušaj da budeš malo smešniji, kao ja, na primjer, ili budeš malo, kako da kažem, confident, onako, da si siguran u sebe i onako, jer eto, onako, nije to dobro ako se non stop sumnjaš o sebi, da li ti nešto dobro radiš ili ne, zato što prosto, ne znam, sam sebi komplikuješ za nešto što se nije uopšte ni desilo, ono, u tvom glavu, pa eto. Ali, tako da, ono, eto, samo pokušaš, budi smešniji ili tako to nešto i, eto, veruj mi, ti čak može da zasmiješ i jednu devojku do kreveta, realno. Tako da, toliko to. Ali ne brini, bit će za tebe još prijatelj i tekako, brate, to nije nešto sad ih komplikovano. Kad bi me pitao za vezu, to je već nešto drugo, realno. To je nešto već komplikovano što zapravo svi imaju problem oko toga.
Take it easy.
Ukrajina, hi.
Move it.
Oh wow, evo je Keira. Ali kako da se ulazi?
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison.
Opa.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt, you gave me quite a start.
But now the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Said you had a request from me.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Why do you want to lift the curse?
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not, the local peasantry is. The Isle, miss, you've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
I'll help you, okay.
Alright, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Phi Kyle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Why won't you go with me?
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Phi Kyle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
The magic lamp, how it's work?
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Would you get the Venovox или что вeć?
So, where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
Never heard of it.
Heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
Значи
They're hard to
мобил.
build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every
Means-
mage using one?
Not the slightest.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Quest item. You have a new quest item. Prepare for use by pressing an appropriate slot. I always want to see and hear ghosts. Hmm. Dobro, kako god da je, da.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm. Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
What are you doing, Velen?
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Why Velen? No.
Changing the subject. Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Ja nemam pojma što... Da.
See you, Kira.
Geralt, just when I was
See you, Kira.
Okej. Samo. Ok, znate što ljudi, mislim da je to. Ne mogu više s vama. Tako. A dobro, bavim se live streamom danas ljudi, pa kako god da je bilo, eto ti. Tako da da ljudi, ništa onda. Vidimo se sutra za još jedan live stream kod Witcher 3. I da, tako da da. Ako ste novi, dajte jedan sub, jer će mi to mnogo pomoći i svašta i tako to daje. I da, subete. To je to ljudi, hvala što ste gledali ovaj Witcher 3 par 4 live stream. Put do 20 subova, subete i fali nam još 21 subova, pa eto. I da, ajme ljudi, vidimo se, kao što ste gledali još jedan put i vidimo se sutra za još jedan live stream kod Witcher 3. To će biti part 5, da. Ajde ljudi, vidimo se. Ćao, čao. Vidimo se ljudi, vidimo se sutra za još jedan live stream. Witcher 3. Vidimo se. Suboti ljudi. Laku noć. Laku noć.